Hey everyone, welcome back to MetalDisciple.com's 365 Days of Metal. My name is George, and this is day 233. Today I've got an album for you from one of the original Swedish melodic death metal bands. This is In Flames. Now, before you start groaning, let me assure you this is some of the good shit. From 1996, this is In Flames' second album, The Jester Race. I like to give In Flames some shit because, well, as they've become more successful, they've made some albums that I haven't been a real big fan of. But even at their most commercial, I still usually like a couple of songs per album. And their latest, Sounds of a Playground Fading, was one of their best albums in years. The Jester Race, though, is a classic of Swedish melodic death metal. The songs on this album still have that raw fire of a band trying to make it. The musicianship on this album is phenomenal. The lead guitar work and harmonized parts initially reminded me of a really heavy Iron Maiden. When this album came out, most of the death metal I was hearing was stuff like Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, stuff like that. So when I heard The Jester Race, I was like, what? What's this? It's heavy like death metal, but it's also really melodic. I don't know whether I heard Jester Race or Slaughter of the Soul first, but same idea. I loved the idea of melodic death metal. But, as we all know now, too much of a good thing can be bad. And before long, everyone and their Swedish brother were playing melodic death metal. And that cool new thing turned into the norm, and then into something that was just annoying. I'm glad that I can still listen back to albums like The Jester Race and enjoy them. You know, it's funny. Listening to it today, it actually reminds me more of old Dissection than it does of current In Flames. Weird. Anyway, that's all for today. Check out today's playlist for some tracks from The Jester Race. I'll be back tomorrow with more metal. Take it easy.